What is up, counselors? Mr. Voorhees Fanatic here, coming to you guys on this amazing Saturday, or technically still Friday, the 16th night. I am heading back to my house right now, actually, because I have a motorcycle class tomorrow, so I can actually get my license. Very awesome. And to be completely honest, I cannot wait, because I think it's going to be extremely cool to actually get my motorcycle license and get a GoPro maybe later down the road, so I could actually make moto videos, and in case if I ever get in a car accident or riding accident, I actually have proof that I didn't start it, pretty much. I'm not the one who messed up, pretty much. So guys, I actually, just a little while ago before I left to come home, I watched the new McJuggernuggets video, and I gotta say I am loving the series, the new series, and I extremely love the new, the person that took over Jesse, because we have the same name pretty much, spelled differently. I don't know why everybody jumps to conclusion that Isaac is always spelled I-S-A-A-C. Because, I mean, if McJuggernuggets didn't actually say that, if people might, like, I was the only one when I first heard Isaac, I thought my actual spelling, I-Z-A-A-K, which is Norwegian spelling, which is a very awesome way to spell my name, if you ask me. Some versions of it is like I-Z-A-A-C, I-S-A-A-K, I-S-A-C, I-Z-A-C, I-S-A-K, you know. Different spellings, but it's not how you spell it. And, you know, I heard Isaac and I thought it was my spelling at first, like the way you spell my name, but you know, I was wrong. But I'm not mad about it. It's just really cool to have your own name in somebody's series. So when I am done with the Friday the 13th series I'm thinking of making, like what happens in between all of the Friday the 13ths we've seen, like what happens in between, is kind of what I'm kind of looking at. Yes, there's going to be some gore and stuff, but it's going to mainly focus on like what happened in between 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Well, actually not really 2 and 3, because, you know, that was only like a day after. But like, what does Jason do when he's not killing? Especially the age difference in between 1 and 2. Like, started out maybe with Jason there when his mother gets beheaded, and work up from there. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off of my topic a little bit. After that series is over, and a little fan film I want to make of Friday the 13th, I'm actually kind of thinking, from like everything we might get from McJuggernuggets, from the world that Isaac is from, I kind of want, like, I want to make a little series as I'm pretending to be Jesse in the mirror world, like this reality, you know, where Wisconsin is actually the reality that Jesse went to, and how I actually am what McJuggernugget or Isaac looks like they switch places. And I know I don't look anything like McJuggernuggets, even though Isaac says they do. I just kind of, like, I think it would be cool to have, like, this is what Jesse did, or what Isaac did over in Jesse's life. This is what Jesse does over in Isaac's life. Like, the world's like, they're in the same universe, kind of. And I always thought that, like, I've had that idea since I realized the name, and I thought that would actually really be cool. And then like have it carry on like a few videos after like Jesse and Isaac switch back, like when Jesse actually, if Jesse actually lets like comes out of the mirror, and like I think that would be really cool. Like Jesse is mentally stuck in Isaac's body, like Isaac is stuck in Jesse's, but they could still like, you know, go to different worlds or through the mirrors to talk to Parker. Or, like, I think that'd be kind of cool. And it'd be really awesome if I actually ever met Jesse in real life and got his permission to do that, so then I could have his mom, like, we can meet in between New Jersey and Wisconsin, and I could, like, we could talk, like in the latest video. I'm sorry guys, like, I just think that would be a really cool idea to do, personally. But the Friday the 13th series is like my main goal, and I really want to start doing Friday the 13th gameplay videos, because I'm already at level 25 on that game. It's super fun. It took heck of weeks and time playing the game to finally get up there, and only like, I think I only need like 6 more levels and I get the Friday 13th part 9, Jason Goes to Hell, Final Friday Jason, which I know it doesn't really sound too very awesome, but as a Jason fanatic myself, I really like how they added, like, I like all the Jason characters you could play as. My main Jason right now set is part 8, because that's my favorite Jason movie. Well, I mean, it's the first one I actually ever seen. So I extremely enjoyed it, and I think it is going to be a very awesome like, I extremely like part 8, my own opinion, and so I have part 8 set as my main Jason character. But I cannot wait to like get gameplay of the game and start with movie reviews and everything, because I think it's going to be extremely awesome to get all that out. And you know, it's not just going to be about Jason, even though Jason is my favorite slasher. I could do, since Freddy and Jason have fought, so they are technically like in the same universe, since they're owned by the same people, I might actually do a Freddy vs. Jason video review and some of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies review, because the Nightmare on Elm Street series is my second favorite slasher series, followed by Jason, and after the Nightmare on Elm Street has to come Leprechaun. Or actually, well, it's Halloween then Leprechaun, but Leprechaun was a really good series when I saw it. And I actually own like the complete disc, right? Like the box thing, which it's only 8 movies, but I have all of them and I extremely like all of them, especially Origins. The Back to the Hood, To the Hood and Back to the Hood ones were very good, but I extremely liked Origins. So yeah, I got a raincoat my mom bought for me from my class tomorrow. So I'm actually thinking when class is over tomorrow to actually take a red Sharpie and just put on Camp Crystal Lake or Camp Blood on it. I'm thinking Crystal Lake, and then because it actually looks like the one that Steve Christie wears. If you guys don't know who Steve Christie is, you guys gotta watch my Friday 13th Uncut review. That's the first Friday 13th movie they have. Like, I'll explain everything that happens in that movie, because I'm actually binge watching all of the Friday the 13th, because I own every single one, almost, because I don't own the new one they're making for October. And I cannot wait to see Happy Death Day. If you guys have seen the trailer for that, that also comes out when the new Friday 13th comes out. And I can't wait to see it. Both Friday 13th remake, the new one, and the Death Day one. So I'm kind of hoping, though, a little bit, like, extremely, like the 2009 reboot of, or remake of Friday the 13th Killer Cut. That was a really good, it was good, the body count was good, how they kind of introduced Jason was very awesome. They didn't, I really liked how you had the guy from Supernatural fighting a supernatural killer, which was really awesome. Sam, I forget the actor's name, but Sam was really awesome in that. The only thing I didn't like was, and I know, like, some of the Uber fans like myself would probably yell at me saying that he does run in the first 4. But I didn't really like how he full out ran, because if you guys have watched the original 4 from Friday the 13th Part 2, when Jason actually is in the movies, to Final Friday, or not, well, technically the first Final Friday, final chapter, it was going to only be 4 movies until they made 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the remake. But the first 4, he sprint. He didn't run, he jogged pretty much. So it wasn't a full out running, but in the remake, he full out fucking ran. And I know some of you guys might be like, well, I mean, he is human, but that's not the concept of Jason. He's supposed to be this giant killer who is so creepy, because not only can he pretty much just go teleport, he is so huge, he doesn't need to run to strike fear. He just walks, or sped walks, or jogs pretty much, and you're already scared because he could turn up out of nowhere. I extremely liked how they added bells and whistles and everything, like Jason lives in an old mine shack under the camp. So that's how he wasn't seen, really, because he probably could have found that after he almost drowned, maybe like washed into one. They didn't even really show, though, like, the first Friday the 13th movie also, which was kind of shitty. They only showed, like, Pamela getting beheaded. They didn't show, like, a full Friday the 13th origin. Like, how about we see Jason's mom in the beginning tell Jason he's going to be fine here at Crystal Lake, jump over to Jason drowning, jump over to, like, all the people that Pamela kills, like, all, like, axe to the head, arrow through the throat, arrows through the body, then thrown through a window, slicing the dude's neck and putting him on top of the bunk, axe in the face, and then getting her decapitated and move on from there. My own opinion. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to bore you with so many details of everything. I just can't wait for everything to come out, all the remakes and everything, and I can't wait to get you guys gameplay videos. And I extremely cannot wait for the Kane Hodder to Hell and Back documentary movie to come out. If you guys haven't watched the trailer for that, it is an awesome trailer. I like the sneak peeks they're giving out. I've watched all of them so far, and I cannot wait to see this documentary. It looks so cool. I literally watched the McJuggernuggets documentary like 5 times. So, 3 hours, or I think an hour and 45 minutes, 3 runs. That's like 4 or 5 hours, pretty much. It was a really good series, or well, video and documentary. I actually think I have it downloaded, but.